Good morning, all. Once again.
Good morning, ma'am.
So we have completed TDS and TCS part. Any questions in that? Any questions? So if I'll try to cover that the bank reconciliation part in weekend timings, any weekend, Saturday and Sunday sessions. So that parallelly we can complete here MMFI, SDFI, and along with that BRS part. Is that clear?
Okay, ma'am.
So next put a heading as an MMFI integration. Put a heading as an MMFI integration. MMFI integration. MMFI integration. Already for one batch it's completed, but posting part we got an issues. So let me check in this batch. So we have FI document, FI module, SAP FI module, and in that we have AP, GL, AR, MM, SD. Okay. So how the data will be get integrated? So just write it down. Okay, the data will flow from GL to FI, GL to FI, and AR to GL, AP to GL, AP to GL. Next one, AR to GL, AR to GL, AR to GL. Next one, MM to AP. The data will flow from MM to AP, MM to AP, and the same MM data will flow from MM to GL, MM to GL, and same time SD to AR, same again SD to GL, SD to GL. Just write it down as it is. Just write it down as it is. We have already maintained vendor master in AP module. Okay. We have already maintained vendor master in AP, and the data flows. Vendor master in AP, vendor master in AP, and it is reconciled with, it is connected with trade payables reconciliation account within GL master, trade payables, right? Trade payables. Okay. So it is integrated with, vendor master is integrated with trade payables. Okay, we are going to maintain GL masters at GL level. GL masters at GL level. GL master. Okay, we are GL master. We have maintained GL master. So here in MM, what we are going to discuss in the sense, here what we are going to discuss is, so in AP module, what we have discussed? What we have discussed in AP module? What kind of purchases we have discussed? Kindly respond, please. What kind of purchases we discussed in AP module?
Services,
What do you mean by that? What we call that?
non-PO purchases.
Non-inventory based, not non-PO, non-inventory based purchases. So here we are going to discuss in MM module. Okay, in MM module, we are going to discuss about inventory purchases, inventory based purchases, or else make it as an inventory based purchases. Inventory based purchases. So in MM, here we are going to discuss about inventory based purchases. Okay. Yeah, our vendor master data will update it from MM to GL here also. Okay, vendor data will update. Vendor data will update from MM to GL. MM to GL. Just write it up. So here in non-inventory vendor master data updated from AP to GL. Here in MM also vendor master data will updated from MM to GL. Clear? So this part we will talk later because this is SDMFI integration. So now we are going to talk about this particular area. Okay. So here what different types of procurements. Raw material. What I'll do, I'll make this as a text. Okay. So we are going to talk here about raw material procurement. Raw material procurement. Okay. Next one, trading goods procurement. Trading goods procurement. Okay. Trading procurement. Next one, we are going to talk about service procurement. Service procurement. Service procurement. Okay, so we are going to talk about procurement is nothing but purchasing process. So we are going to talk about raw material procurement, trading goods procurement, and service. So it is nothing but manufacturing, okay, trading organizations and service organizations. Okay, next one. So first we are going to talk about raw material procurement. Okay, raw material procurement. Raw material procurement. Under raw material procurement, we are going to maintain a master data. We are going to maintain a master data. So under that, we are going to create vendor master data. So here we are going to talk about XK, not FK, vendor creation. So vendor master centrally. XK01 transaction code. Next one, material master. Material master. Material master MM01. MM01. Next one, purchase info record. Purchase info record. Info record. Transaction code ME11. Transaction code ME11. This is optional. Info record is an optional. We may create or we may not create. So just write it as an optional. In real time, I'm talking about. This is optional. Okay, next one, we are going to source list. Nothing but your vendor list. Source list. So transaction code ME01. 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 This is also optional. This is also optional. Clear? So just write it down. Next one, we are going to create. The requester will create purchase requisition. Okay, purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. Transaction code ME51. ME51N. Remember this transaction codes. ME51N. Okay. So done, everyone. Have you written?
Yes, no.
Okay. So here, types of procurements, you can put heading as a types of procurements. Types of procurements. Types of procurement. So raw material procurement, trading goods procurement, or traded goods procurement, service procurement. Okay. This is a raw material procurement process we are going to see. Just write it down. Okay, let's assume we have created a vendor. For example, we have created a vendor, XYZ Trading Company. So vendor XYZ Trading Company. XYZ Trading Company. So we have purchased a raw material. For example, what is our company code? What is our company? Adani, right? So
AI04.
write it as an ARM. ARM. Right. So we purchased a raw material and raw material number is ARM 001. We have purchased 100 quantity into 10 per quantity or 100,000 quantity. I'll write it as 1,000 quantity into 100 per quantity. 100 per quantity. Okay. So it will become 1 lakh. So we have purchased 1 lakh worth raw material. 1 lakh worth raw material. Okay, below write it down. So purchase requisition created. The request material is, this is the material number ARM 001. Quantity, this is quantity. Cost. Okay. Okay. Write it down. Okay. Next one. So first purchase requisition. Next one, agreement will be created. Agreement will be created. Okay. So we have next one, purchase order. Purchase order. Purchase order. ME23N. ME23N. Purchase order. Purchase order. Next one, the same list we are going to maintain. Whatever it is there in here, the same will be there in purchase order. So requisition may be optional sometimes. Just write it down as it is. So till here, requisition, no accounting entry, no accounting entry or financial impact, no accounting entry nor financial impact, on the books. Okay, same thing. One line entry, it will be get created. That's it. Okay, and third entry, third one, goods receipt. So this is important. This is important. Goods receipt. Goods receipt. So transaction code is MIGO. MIGO. MIGO or MIGO, MIGO, whatever you call. Okay. So here SAP, there is a movement of goods from vendor go down to our plant. Okay. So here this is very important here. So there is a goods movement type. Goods movement type. So here we need to mention. Okay. Every movement type SAP standard provided some movement number. So that we need to follow. Okay. For example, 101 is a movement type. Okay. Okay. 101 is a, okay. Debit side, it will trigger as a BSX, business transaction. Credit side, it is trigger as a WRX. These are the standard. Okay. This is not only BSX, it will trigger combination of valuation class. Okay. Debit BSX, business transaction, W. Not only BSX, valuation class, system will trigger 3000. Okay, 3000. Inventory, raw material account, it will trigger. Raw material account, it will trigger. Okay, and credit side, it will trigger. Credit side, it will trigger to GRIR clearing account. GRIR clearing account. Okay, amount is 1 lakh. Clear? 1 lakh. Okay, so here accounting entry and financial impact will be there. Accounting from here onwards, accounting entry and financial impact will be triggered. What is the accounting entry whenever we do a MIGO? So inventory account, inventory or raw material account debited to GRIR account, Okay, just to remember, people will say that the accounting process, but if you use the term called goods receipt movement, so movement number is 101, BSX, debit line item BSX, and credit line item WRX, and movement type is 3000. So entry would be inventory of raw material account debit, inventory or raw material account debited, sorry, to GRIR account. Okay, next one. This is a movement type. This is a movement type. Movement type 101. Okay, there's a movement type. Movement type. Next one. This is a business transaction. Business transaction. Transaction. And this is business transaction. And this is valuation class. Okay, valuation class. Valuation class. So this is a SAP has provided valuation predefined classes. So here, let me give you the valuation class list. Okay, if you put a heading as a valuation class list before inventory, I'll write here valuation class list. Valuation class list. Write on this. 3000 is for give me a second. Okay, this is nothing but your valuation class 3000 is for raw material domestic. Remember this, raw material domestic. Next one, 3001. 3001 raw material import. Raw material import. Next one, 3030. 3030 consumables. So these are the, again, I'm saying standard SAP standard valuation class list. Consumables. Even though it's not our part, but integration part, we need this a material management consultant, consultant part. But if you have an edge on this, then it would be an advantage. Next one, 3040. 3040. 3040 spare parts. Spare parts. Next one, 3050. 3050. Packing material. Packing material. 3100. 3100. Trading goods. Traded goods or trading goods. 3100. Next one, 3200. Okay. 3200 services. 3200 services. This title. Clear? So these are the standard SAP valuation class or valuation classes. Okay. So here when it comes to after goods receipt, there would be invoice receipt. Invoice receipt. Invoice receipt. So whenever we receive an invoice, whenever the user enters the data in the system, the invoice enter. So here GRIR is credited, so it's a clearing account. Okay, it will be created as an GRIR clearing account, debited 1 lakh, 1 lakh, to trade payables account, nothing but vendor account, to trade payables account 1 lakh, to trade payables account 1 lakh. So same accounting entry will be generated and financial impact will be there. Accounting entry will be generated and financial impact will be there. Just write it up. GRIR clearing account debited to procure to pay process complete. Okay. So whenever purchase requisition is created, no accounting entry. Okay. Purchase order is created, no accounting entry. Okay. Whenever GR is received, goods movement will be there. Okay. Whenever we receive a goods, then the accounting entry will be impacted. Okay. Next one, vendor payment. Last but not least, vendor payment. Vendor payment. Vendor payment. Okay. In transaction code F110 or F-58. F-58. Here in invoice receipt, MIRO. Transaction code. Okay. So what would be the entry? So trade payables will be debited, debit the receiver. So trade payables account debited. Trade payables account debited 1 lakh. Trade payables account debited 1 lakh. Bank to bank outgoing account. To bank outgoing account. Outgoing account. Right office. So here the point is at the level business area and profit center, we are not going to record business area and profit center. We are not going to record at the time of posting. That will be maintained at material master data. Clear? Clear? From material master data, the business area and segment for all the accounts, it will be derived from material master data. Is this clear? So manually, like as we have posted entries, right? Business area by giving 1 line or 2 lines, right? Profit center we have given. So it is not required here in post material management, because in the material master data, we are going to mention, the consultant is going to mention the business areas and profit centers. So that will be derived for all accounts, whatever accounts we are going to use in material posting. Okay. Any questions here? Any questions here?
No.
Okay. So here. Here in material master level, we are going to maintain material master data at a plant. Material master data we are going to maintain at plant plant we are going to maintain at plant level. Plant combination we are going to maintain business area. We are going to maintain business area and profit center. Profit center. Okay. Profit center. Okay. So at the plant level, we are going to maintain business area. At a material master level, we are going to maintain plant. Okay. And next. So we are going to maintain business area level, the plant, profit center. At the profit center level, we are going to maintain plant level, we are going to maintain business area and profit center. Let's assume we are maintaining business area as AHYD at the material level, and next one profit center A1000. A1000. So for all the transactions, automatically it will update it. So at material master level, we have maintained business area as Hyderabad and profit center as 1000. Okay. So here in purchase order, it will be maintained business area as AHYD, purchase requisition and profit center A1000. And at purchase order level also, it will be created. Okay. It will be created A Hyderabad and A1000. A1000 business area. Automatically it will update. And here also, it will be updated. Business area Hyderabad, AHYD and A1000 for both the line items. A1000. Next, write it down. So invoice receipt also. Okay, from material master, it will copy to everywhere, right? AHYD, wherever there is a material master is updated. Okay, next one we have vendor payment. So AHYD A1000, AHYD A1000, and from profit center, the segment will be copied. It will be derived segment. A cement. This is example for passive splitting. Okay, we will update in So you can say what is passive splitting? Example, you can say reference this one, reference document or the material master data. We will update the business areas and profit center. From there, all the postings, it will be wherever it required, it will update it. That's it. Okay. So GR, it will update GR, it will update IR, it will update to payment document. Just write it down. Any questions still here?
Navin, material master is nothing but our vendor master, right?
No, that is separate. Materials, different. See, these are the different materials we have. Raw material, consumables, spare parts, packaging material,
So
services.
while doing configuration for each material, we will give the plant and
Exactly.
business area, correct?
Yes, we are going to give.
Okay.
Okay, according to material master, only entire data will be updated. Just write it down. Just write it down. Once you are done, let me know.
Done now.
Next, put a heading as a service procurement. Put a heading as a. So this is about your what procurement? Raw material procurement. This is completely a raw material procurement. Put a heading as a service procurement. This is completely a raw material procurement. Next, to put a heading as a service procurement. Next one. Service procurement. Put a head as a service procurement. Write down. Service procurement. So here it will be everything. I'll just copy and I'll do it. Just let me copy this. I'm copying this also. Let me copy this. Just with copy it. Okay. So here we have master data, same as it is. But here it is a instead of material master, we have service master. Instead of material master, we have make this also capital. Service master. Service master. Okay. Service master. And transaction code would be AC03. AC03. And these are all not required. These are not required. This is not required. And this is not required. Source list is also not required. Source list is also not required. Okay, this is not, purchase requisition is also not required. Okay, purchase order is required, service purchase order. So here I am taking it as a different vendor. Moonlight Trading Company, Moonlight Trading Company. Moonlight Trading Company. Or instead of trading, we'll make it as a transport company, services, right? Transport company. Okay. So here, instead of material master, here service number will be automatically generated. Service number will be generated automatically. So here I'm taking quantity. Clear? This is service number 2000 quantity. Quantity will be, every service is also calculated as a quantity. Okay, 2000 into 40. Okay, so total 80,000. 80,000. So instead of service Migo, here it will be service entry sheet. Service entry sheet. Service entry sheet. Service entry sheet. Okay, so here I'll come to, instead of this raw material, we will have transportation account debit, transportation account debited, transportation account debited 80,000. Now here it is, sorry. $80,000. Okay. Instead of GRIR, it will be created as a service receipt and invoice receipt. Service receipt and invoice receipt. Okay. Service receipt and invoice receipt. So here it will be updated as service receipt and invoice receipt clearing also. That is also a clearing account. Okay. So service entry sheet. After that, invoice entry. So here also it will be SRIR 80,000. Okay. To trade payables 80,000. To trade payables 80,000. So SRIR clearing account, service receipt and invoice receipt clearing account. Okay, and purchase, this one, business area and profit center will be linked at the time of service entry sheet. This one, service. Okay, and payment vendor master, trade payables, outgoing account 80,000. There is no change in final entry. That's it. Any questions? Just write it down. So wherever you find SRIR, GRIR, make it as an SRIR. Okay. So how the organization structure? Okay, let's coming to the enterprise structure. This is very important. So what are the organization structure? Enterprise structure or organization structure? Enterprise structure or organization structure of MM. Clear? Just write it down. We'll do this and we'll close this. Client is the highest level, as you know that. Client, same. For finance point of view, we need to create operating concern. Operating concern. Okay. Operating concern. Okay. This is a CO element. Next one, same as it is controlling area. Controlling area. Below the controlling area, we'll create a company code or company code, or you can write company. If it is number of companies, company. Next one, company code. Company code. Till here, FI consultant will do the structure. Okay. Next one, company code. Next, plant. Next here, purchase organization. Purchase organization. So one company code, number of company codes can use different purchase or same purchase organization. Purchase organization. Purchase organization. Okay. Under plant, storage locations or storage location. Very important this. Storage location. Storage location. Next one. So purchase business area. Business area. So plant. What are the ones? Okay. Business area, plant. Most important is division. Division. Okay. So here how this is very simple organization structure. So just remember this. So insert. So client will be provided by our basis consultant. Operating concern, FI consultant will create it. And CO module or CO consultant will do it. Controlling area will be created by CO FI consultant. Company will be created by FI consultant. And company code is also created by FI consultant. Correct? And company code will be linked to plant. Okay. So purchase organization will be connected to plant. And same time it is connected to company code also. It is connected to company code also. Okay. Next one. Okay, next one, division will be connected to plant. Division will be connected to plant. Okay, and business area will be connected to division and plant. Division and plant. And plant will be connected to storage location. Storage location. Just write down the structure. Very important. Done, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow we will see how we are going to map the same to our company codes. Okay.
Navin, can you please share the recordings?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it, sir. But again, I'm reiterating, please don't stress for recordings. Please try to, because I have seen majority people, I'm sorry to say this, the majority people are not writing note, not reasoning. They are not attending the sessions and they are asking after a week recordings. But definitely it's my responsibility to share. Clear? So that's the reason you can see the impact of the class. So kindly bear with me. I'll share.
Okay,
Sir.
Navin, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Navin. Bye.